talking to a camera and it wasn't even turned on. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can come along for more adventures, because we're back out in the desert again. The parade is done. I gotta go gather all the littles, take all of our stuff, go back to the car, empty that out, and let's see what else we can find. I know, like I said, there's tours I'm hoping we can take, and I did not realize the Tidewater Tonopah Museum is here. Inside the Goldfield Emporium is not only all kinds of old-time toys and candy, but that is where the Tidewater Tonopah Railroad Museum is located. Okay, I have just walked into the Tidewater Tonopah Railroad Museum. It used to be located in Death Valley Junction. As you can see, the museum itself is pictures, artifacts. There is a scale model of the railroad. Different
yeah. So did you put all this together?
No, the gentleman here in this picture, his name is John.
Okay.
He actually assembled all of it.
Look at the junction.
He started out in a little town in Death Valley Junction.
That one there?
Well, yeah, with the replica of this town, but yeah, exactly. The replica of that, but it's on, Death Valley Junction still exists over by California. So, this was called the Tonopah Tidewater Railroad because it was supposed to go from San Pedro on the Pacific Ocean to Tonopah. It never made San Pedro.
Oh.
This is what I've never seen before, because there's only remnants of this at Death Valley Junction. This is the mill that then would load the train and then go out to Lila C. Mine, because there's a track that goes that way. This would have been amazing in its glory. And this is a full-scale model of where it went. And look, there is the town of Evelyn. I'm gonna take you to Evelyn. Look at that. It's exactly the way that Duffy said it was. There's his house. There's the tree that fell down. The tree's not falling down in real life though. There we go. The tree is still there in Evelyn. And this is exactly the way it was. We're gonna go there. There's Shoshone. That's still in Shoshone. That's a wonderful little town we can visit. Dublin is gone. There's Tonopah.
This is a model of
There's the Gunsight Mine.
section of Goldfield. And this
There's China Day Ranch.
Goldfield Hotel. Right there. This corner would be that corner.
And the giant town of Ludlow.
One time this was like a 3-story.
The giant town of Ludlow.
And I'll take the other 15.
I'll let you take
Yep, and then you can put it in the burro bucket.
No, I gotta find where I put that.
Well, Chamber of Commerce and Historical Society. Pretty much we're just kind of walking up and down the street. There's vendors set up outside. There's some tours. We may try to take a tour. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get in to take a tour. There's some art cars over there. Let's see what we can find. Look at him. One of the things that we'll maybe have to come back and check out is that almost every single property that is in Goldfield is a historical place of registry. Somebody was extremely smart in getting that done so that you can't just come and rearrange and tear things down. I'm sure that was quite on purpose. That's a really, really smart way to preserve the actual town. Kudos to somebody. Inside here, there's some old cars. It's kind of hard to see. You can see the reflection of me more than anything. Hey! And the other thing I love about Goldfield, I call it the art car ghost town capital of Nevada, because there are so many art cars. Wait till I show you some more that we find today. Goldfield Days. A dinky diner in Goldfield had ribs, and they were really, really good. But now that I've gathered some napkins, I gotta go back and get the posse and just see what else we can find. Supposedly there's a tour of the Goldfield High School at 3 o'clock, so I'm really hoping that we're still around and I can make that tour. At 1 p.m. today at the Goldfield Days, they have the Esmeralda County land auction, and they didn't have it last year. So the actual amount of properties that they have this year is quite plentiful. I was not prepared to come and potentially buy land, so unfortunately I won't be doing anything of that. We're gonna go take a walk and go to the old firehouse though. And super fun, this little shaved ice shack came from Pahrump. They came all the way out. We just had a bunch of sugar ice. Goldfield Fire Station, and inside is a fire museum. Let's go check it out. Hey, let's take a walk and let's go inside the Firehouse Museum. Yes! It looks like it's number 3 on the Goldfield Historical Society. And look at that! Look at that. It's a whole museum of all the... Hi! How are you? I'm doing good. Let's go check this stuff out. Looks like there's the Goldfield Fire Department. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. Check this out. I can't even get it in frame, can I? No. Look at that. That's the old fire truck.
That's the American blueprint.
100 years ago, that's what they drove if your house was on fire to come and try and save you.
So
Look at that.
it's like the fire.
I'll just say, folks, this is, even though you're going to check it out on my video, this is way more impressive in person than I can see through this camera. And here's a 1932 Ford pumper trailer. Oh, look at that ladder. How long that is. Oh, it's an old ambulance. So let's go check this out.
Wow, it looks like the Ghostbusters.
Ah, it does kind of look like the Ghostbusters. And look inside.
Except for they didn't have ambulance. It's a one-seater.
Only room for the driver, and everybody else is in the back, huh? Yeah. Nice. Look at that door.
People are going into the fire trucks and the ambulances.
Uh-huh. I saw that. I see the back of the ambulance is open. Oh, look at that. There you go.
Oh, wow, that's cool. You don't have to stick the camera through.
Yeah, look at it. And you could sit on the bench and work on the patient. But now modern, somebody up top, the carry thing. This comes off and you can put the body on it and carry him into here in case this won't come out. I just want to know, where do they put all the medical equipment? Like, where was their oxygen and where was their needles and where was all their stuff, you know?
Well, there's a light switch.
Yeah, there's a light switch, maybe underneath the seats. No, I don't know. I guess maybe they didn't carry so much stuff back in the day. You see the people through the end of the hole. Yeah, those are the hoses, and then look at the whole back. There, but then I mean they're letting people climb up. Look at that one's got the shop vac in the back. And this is the last old fire truck we got here. And the Goldfield number 4. Let's open that up and look inside. Wow! Look at that. There's really not as many gears and different things. I totally understand. And so we got this here. And then in here we've got some old piggy banks and some old metal toys, because you know back in the day they actually made toys that lasted a really long time. And last but not least, we've got a collection of fire hydrants in the house. Well, yeah, and Ty's in the house. It's Ty! And we got the wall of the fire chiefs. Oh, and we got up top here, we've got a few of those little radio flyers. Oh, and we got more toys. And we got a few more toys. Man.
Watch out! Watch out! I know, but look at those axes.
Vendors, hi! What kind of vendors just signed up? A Goldfield Days also has crafts and everybody's set up, and it's all weekend, right? There's jewelry, all kinds of arts and crafts. Hi! Look, it's art car land. It's art car land. Look at all the art cars. Look at all the art cars. These are always here in Goldfield. You can just stop and check it out for yourself. Oh, look at this one. Hello? Is anybody there? Oh, and look at all these keys and key rings. I could honestly just get lost in this art car business for a good hour or two. But I gotta get caught back up to my friends because I had the littles with me, and my friend Mary's been hanging out with them in between so I can film stuff. Just look at that. Goldfield's art cars. These are here always. And a whole bunch of rocks. We got rocks, we got books. We got rocks and books, and we're going back down that way, but let's just stop for a second. We got all the bikes lined up. All kinds of bikes in the house. I like that old moped right there. I don't even know whose old moped that is, but look at that. That's calling me. That's right up my alley. Anybody got one for me, feel free to send it. P.O. Box 9364, Pahrump, Nevada 89060. So I'm just keep on keeping on, walking on downtown Goldfield. The actual event itself goes all weekend. Like there was a concert last night at the Opera House. There's more things again tomorrow. There's a horseshoe tournament. Saturday's the big day though. Saturday is the day with the actual parade with the land auction every year. The majority of the craft vendors set up. And, but like I said, I'm just kind of cruising around. I've got my support team with me, which would be my friend Mary when she's with me to make sure that the littles don't get lost when I'm out filming. But that's okay. We gotta find where she went though. I have no idea where she went. Hey, ladies. Okay, so you can see behind me here is the original Goldfield Hotel. The hotel itself is, they're renovating it to fix the bottom level. They are giving tours today for $10 a head, every hour on the hour. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it because like I mentioned, I got littles with me and we got jump houses to go in, and so I might have to come back for that. I forget it. I have to come back to Goldfield. There's just too much here to see in one day. And they're having a chili cook-off. Now I know what that is. And bounce houses. Not sure. There's beer here. I should go get a beer after I figure out where the kids are. Oh, look who's here. Hey.
Howdy.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's Jesse. You're here. Well, I don't know if anybody's going to remember you from the Wild West Fest just because it was really kind of quick, but they should. Oh yeah, they got the donkey. Okay, so I got sent to film the bank, but the bank is a bar. So we're gonna go in the bar and look at the bank, and then I'll go back and find the littles. So let's go in here. We got a bar. Okay, so this is the Goldfield, Nevada, little store, right? It's the bank and the bar and a store. Is that what you are?
I've been here.
In the bar and a store. And I can go back. Mary said that the original vaults are here from 1904, 1907. Okay, I just found out from Caroline that this building is actually only open on Goldfield Days. This is the only time that this building is actually open. So let's go take a look at the old bank vaults that they have here. And look at these old doors. This is a light switch for those who don't know what that is. But look at these. And then you can go in. And then there's another door on top of this door. Look at that. Now the original vaults in Death Valley Junction are still there. The original bank vaults, but they're locked and nobody can get in. And then here's another one. So it looks like they had two vaults. I wonder what they kept in each individual vault. I'm not sure that what they kept. And this lock mechanism is just fascinating. Because think about it, each one of these has to open up in order for this to open. Herring Hall Marvin safe. Hamilton Q Designers and Builders. Yeah. And then there's an old time punching bag. It looks like we've got an old cart. And we got to keep off of. And then look at this. This is the health exerciser. It's an old school little thing you're breathing. And look at that. That's an old electrical panel. That is a vintage electrical panel right there. That's your circuit breaker, I'm pretty sure. And then this is a... Somebody can leave a comment down below. I forget what they're called. I just had to do this for all my medical testing. I had to breathe and see how far I could hold my breath and make the little thing go up and down. Hey, look at that. And then they've got the little old bar set up. Is a Bloody Mary from right across the street at Mozart. This is the Bloody Mary that you will get if you come to Mozart, and I don't even know. Like, what's all on there? Pickles, zucchinis, chicken fingers. We got bacon. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, see? What you can get in Goldfield, you never know. Hey, what's going on? Let's see his picture. Hi. I know, wasn't he so sweet? Trying to find a place to film because I forgot to film my exit. This is absolutely true. For sure, being out in Goldfield was so much fun and everybody was so nice, and it just reminded me about why I love just rural Nevada. This was so much fun. I'm glad you can come along, but now I am taking off my hat and putting the camera down, and we're having family fun time with the littles for the rest of the weekend. Be grateful, make good choices in your own adventures, and I'll catch you on the flip side.